Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Hello, people, and welcome to MHF. Is Arne Slot sacked yet? Listen, I don't know how Liverpool fans can sit down and actually think that it's another day where Arne Slot is just a manager of Liverpool. Apologies for being late, guys. It is our fault that we're late. There was some stuff that needs to be like a little bit fixed in the background. But in the meantime, until Hussam shows his camera, let's listen. Then he went on to win the league. Guy, bro. And these dead motherfucker bitches, bro. They are bitches. These players can't mark, can't play. The captain, Lautaro, I'm calling everyone out, bro. Because they're fucking dead. Can't even defend a near post. They can't.
I got videos too, buddy.
Listen, I'm reacting to your rant later. You and Callum, to be honest with you, I don't know how you feel about Craig from Anfield Agenda, but I don't think I genuinely don't think that you and Callum have lost your mind as much as Craig. I don't think you could believe that third goal that Konate, bro, he kept it. And then I'm gonna actually like react to it because I thought he said a lot of like stuff that is ridiculous actually. Like, yeah, I'm gonna react to it. But to be honest with you, I think yesterday, and I know we want to talk about Arsenal. Listen, guys, I don't have a show today, so this is basically the only time I'll be live today.
Me,
right?
I have a crisis meeting, of course.
What time?
11.
Oh my god! Again,
I'm going out
another
tomorrow,
crisis
you know that.
meeting.
I need my mental health, حبيبي. After this
Another
stream,
crisis
I'm
meeting.
packing my bags and I'm leaving. I'm going out. رايح اشرب قهوه والعب مع اصحابي شده واطلع واغير جو لاني كرهت الكره. انت you know, it's like people keep speaking about like giving chances. يا حبيبي, we just lost 4-1 to Eindhoven. بعدين معاهم يا اخي. What can I do يا اخي عن جد? What chances? There is no more chance. Yesterday, you wanna know the funniest bit?
He's gonna get the next two games. He's gonna get the West Ham game. You know.
Okay, don't say next two because we lose to West Ham. He's gone.
Yeah, but he's gonna get the next two to fix it. You know, like if he wins West Ham, he's gonna get the one after. You know what is gonna happen at Liverpool, right? I'm gonna tell you why, and this is something that we need to speak about as well. You know what I mean? I actually think there is so many people that are afraid of a change, and I'm talking about big,
this is true. This is true.
big Liverpool personas. I'll give you an example: a Gerrard, a Carragher, ex-players that are so scared. And I'm gonna tell you what is the difference between us YouTubers and pundits. And I want to, guys, hear me out about this. For the people, also for the Arsenal, there is on YouTube, you will see the Arteta ins and the Arteta outs, so many of them. You know what I mean? You will see some people that don't like Arsenal's way of playing. They're like, they call out the club and you see, because you're on YouTube. For the pundits that go on like professional platforms,
Carragher cannot say slot out, basically.
Exactly. For Arsenal, for example, it took so long for Tony Adams to a little bit say something, one negative about Arteta, about the Odegaard. They won't say sack Arteta. They won't say sack Arteta. You know what I mean? Like, Thierry Henry didn't say sack Arteta, but he's like criticizing a little bit. It's the same for Manchester United. You won't see Manchester United pundits and people say, oh, hammer him out. That is what, but the problem is the club listen to these people. They don't listen to the fans. And the people in the stadium get affected by the likes of Jamie Carragher. That is the problem.
But yesterday, Anfield booed, Mo.
But that happens all the time. People boo, like Real Madrid boo.
Anfield never boos. You know this about our club, Mo. Do not be wrong and strong. They left the stadium and they booed at full time.
Okay, this is the first time. It's the first time.
Rare, very rare.
This was okay, but this was long coming. It should have happened weeks ago. After your fifth loss. The problem is Jamie Carragher and the rest of the pundits on the media are still saying they are anticipating, but they are putting the words in the club's mouth. Right? They're like saying, oh, he has the next 2 games in the Premier League to fix it. Sunderland and West Ham. And then after this Leeds. Here is the problem with this, guys. I know that I said that Liverpool are not guaranteed to win, but you got to understand that there is a possibility Liverpool win the next 3 games. Because the opponents are not strong. I'm telling you, there is a possibility. And the problem with winning the next 3 games, right, is that it gives him time. That is December now. And that is going to be a problem. I think the players want him out. There is a possibility. You guys don't know. There is a possibility. It's always a possibility. Like Man City lost. Man City won 1-12 and then they went on a streak, right?
Me and Mo are not arrogant. We learn from each other. We use stuff that both of us said. And the points that Mo makes about Inzaghi and his mental preparation for this team, I feel like applies to Slot now more than ever before. Fuck the tactics, bro. How are you motivating these players? How are you getting under these players' skin in a right way? How are you telling them, let's go out there and fight for this badge? Did you see the Curtis Jones interview?
I did. I actually did. It's
actually not everyone, basically, and himself. Like he's saying, like we're not even. He's saying off the ball, we're ass. Basically saying we don't even fight. Blah blah blah.
And that is what I wanted. We didn't get to talk yesterday. We didn't get to talk. And people stick with us, please, because there are things that I wanted to say on Ahwa yesterday, and because of Hamza and Paz and the cooking, I couldn't say. I actually got a small, and people do. I know that Ahwa is for cooking and everything.
It's getting to the stage now where if we lose to like West Ham this Sunday, we will become like 3rd topic or 4th topic on Ahwa. No adi.
Yes, you're becoming that club. I actually think that yesterday it wasn't only about tactics, as you just said. And I'm not going to say it's not the manager's fault. It's part of the manager preparing the players. And I use the Caicedo example. I use the Declan Rice example. I use even some of the Man City players example. Yesterday, I saw players that really don't understand that I'm wearing red and I'm playing at Anfield. They're like, whatever, bro. It doesn't matter. If I get dribbled, who gives a fuck? Even Mohamed Salah yesterday, in that goal that they scored, the 2nd or the 3rd, when he got dribbled, he looked and he knew it's 2-on-1 and he didn't care. That left guy that dribbled him, Mohamed Salah knew there is no one to cover and he didn't care. It's not my job. He said, it's not my job. It's not me. Someone else will actually pick him. The thing about it is that this attitude, it happened. You know, it happened to me. I was playing a game 2 Thursdays ago. I got a hamstring injury, so I left after 5 minutes. So I was coaching the game with the guys and stuff. Then we were winning 2-1 against a very, very tough opponent. The last minute of the game, one of our midfielders, and not because he didn't care, literally let a center back, their center back dribbled, he scored from 30 yards because he dribbled and none of our midfielders got him. Do you know what my midfielder said? I thought someone else got him. I thought someone else had him. You know what I mean? And that is one of the problems. I think Salah yesterday said exactly that. I think someone had him. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So for me, I don't know which is which. So you need to tell me later. Actually, I have no idea which is which. But anyway, so I think Salah yesterday did the same. Van Dijk, for example, Wallah al-Azim, I watched that goal, the penalty many times. Van Dijk wouldn't have done this a year ago. He would have complained, but not like this. I don't understand what went to his mind. That is mental preparation. That is mental preparation. So for me, I think it's the players have to hold accountability and the players have to be responsible. Why? The senior players need to actually be able to battle these demons. They need to be able to battle these demons. I'm not going to blame the Kirkes. I'm not going to blame even going to blame Curtis Jones. I'm going to blame Van Dijk. By the way, Ibrahima Konate, people still treat Ibrahima Konate as a youngster. The man had had seasons and seasons and hundreds of games. And we're still treating him as a youngster. Ibrahima Konate is an irresponsible center back. He's an irresponsible football player. Is it Liverpool's fault? Yeah, probably. Tactically, yesterday, I don't think like Arne Slot did a lot of things wrong in terms of like tactics, because tactics are out of the way when you're getting dribble at halfway line and you're not even tracking back. That's tactics out of the way, man. There's no structure if you're getting dribbled. McAllister, the only one that I think is trying in this team and he's failing, right, is Gravenberch. Gravenberch for me is the one that is trying and he's failing. That is
Remember when I said he's not a good passer? You see now how
no, but he's even trying to track back and he's being left on an island. I think McAllister has fell off a cliff because the rest around him have. Number one, what is not helping McAllister is having Kirkes. By the way, as the left center mid, what is not helping you is your left back being ass. You're worried about him. And you're worried about him. Yes. And you're worried about.
Do you know everything what's wrong with Liverpool? Gakpo has the ball at the left wing, and instead of Kirkes overlapping him, Kirkes is in the fucking penalty box. Well, this is the worst thing. This is the worst idea tactically Slot has implemented. The inverted fullbacks with Kirkes and with fucking Conor Bradley. Yani, it's like the two worst right backs to invert in history. Yani, it's the shit that makes the least sense to me. You're basically saying, I want Salah and Gakpo further away from goal than Kirkes and Bradley.
Yeah, but Korea does this for Bayern, for Chelsea sometimes, and I criticize it. I actually don't like it, and Chelsea fans don't like it. You know, Kukurea.
Oh, Cucurella's way better at inverting than Kirkes.
No, but even though, like, I think
Kirkes last season got into the team of the season because of being an overlapping fullback, Mo.
I actually think it's not about this. I think he trusts Gakpo to dribble so much. I think he's
that in itself is a problem.
It's not a massive.
You have Salah and Gakpo, who are both good goal scorers, right?
Gakpo is not bad. Ball control is not bad.
Okay, I'm saying elite goal scorer Mo, good goal scorer Gakpo. Both of them, their best attribute is probably putting the ball in the back of the net. But I'm asking them to be Bradley Barcola. Why?
Yeah, like Gakpo can do it. It's all about isolation, to be honest with you. Football-wise, it's all about isolation. I don't see Gakpo isolated because of the overlap. I gotta admit that. If you overlap, right, it's 2-on-2. If you underlap, it's shit. But I have to tell you something about the players. New manager is not gonna fix the attitude of the players unless we now admit that they want him out. That they're down tools.
Oh, you think that's deniable now?
Yeah, but hold on. But okay, stop. Let me ask you.
He lost the dressing room.
So hold on. But he lost the dressing room the last week, 2 weeks. Were they down tools when the spiral went down?
Forest. No. Post Madrid, this wasn't the conversation headed into the City game. I think City game is when they started to give up. Why are you asking us to high press Manchester City? Yeah,
Okay.
you think the players?
I hear you.
Mo, let's be honest about this. We both played football. When the manager asks you to do shit that you don't want to do, you yourself start to doubt it. You yourself start to disbelieve. So the first moments of disbelief was in City away. Forest at home and PSV.
I actually agree with you. It
Where I
happens.
realized, خلاص, now there's completely lost the direction because there's no fight. Did you see McAllister's veins pop against Aston Villa? His vein was popping when he was fighting with Onana in the corner, and how passionate they were against Real Madrid. That's when they believed in what Slot is asking them to do. When we were playing compact football, when we were being intelligent. Now he went back to the shit that didn't work, and the players are like, "Fuck off."
Yeah, but there is something that you guys are missing a little bit, and I wanted to speak about this from a tactical point of view. Most of the games that you played well, you weren't on the front foot.
Yeah.
Have you noticed? Real Madrid,
Yeah,
38%. Aston Villa, you kind of were very compact. Here is the problem, Hassan. Do you think, and that is the question that I need to ask, we can all sit here and say players out, and I want to ask the chat about this. This is a genuine conversation about Liverpool. I know you're going to have a Liverpool crisis meeting, but I wanted to have this tactical conversation. Liverpool Football Club, since Jurgen Klopp came, have played on the front foot. I remember October 2015, Jurgen Klopp wanted to play on the front foot. Then Van Dijk came, right? And now it's even better. And I said that in the history of Liverpool Football Club, the signing of Van Dijk changed the course of the history of Liverpool Football Club because it allowed Jurgen Klopp to push the line 10, 15 yards up, and it allowed the press to work high. Like that way of pressing. So since Jurgen Klopp in 2015, it's 2025, Liverpool have played on the front foot. The majority of the times Liverpool played on the front foot this season, they didn't perform well. The majority of the times. You tried to have 70% ball position, you were pressing high, you were having the ball all the time, you were camping in the opposition's area. I don't think it worked. Do you think this team, with how Van Dijk fell, by the way, Carragher, which is, I'm going to do a video about it later, said that he doesn't think that Van Dijk is the same player, especially after going down like this. He doesn't think that he's going to go back to being Van Dijk that will lead the team to have a high line and press and stuff like this. No Ibrahima Konate.
Which I agree with.
You might got Mark Gahey. Mark Gahey plays under a very regressive manager, which is Oliver Glasner, the least ball position in the league. McAllister.
Do you actually have the least ball position in the whole league?
Last season, yeah, I think 42%.
Damn, okay, I didn't know that.
So that's why when people say Mark Gahey, they are talking about being English and playing for the England national team. Again, in Crystal Palace, Mark Gahey, let me check this season. I didn't check last season. Mark Gahey has not played in apart from the Chelsea days, have not played in a progressive team that he has to defend it like you know the difference between Ibrahima Konate, Saliba, Gabriel, Van Dijk. These guys defending like a 40, 50 yards. As a defender, you cover 40, 50 yards. As a defender for Crystal Palace, you only cover 10, 15 yards. Tarkovsky, for example, similar to these people. Do you believe, and I want to hear that from the chat, that Liverpool can play a progressive brand of football with this current squad again?
No, we can't. No, we can't. Which is why I am blaming Slot. The thing you just said is literally the exact reason why I'm blaming Slot. My brother, do not try to make chocolate cake with Wagyu beef.
But he played last season with Crystal Palace is third from bottom, 42% ball position, but only because there are two teams that are lower than them, Burnley 38 and Brentford 42 as well. So Gahey cannot play high line. That's as of now. He can't.
Yes, yes. Unless we're talking about what he did for England, which they were also defensive. So we have built a team this season that is different, Mo. If you want to do this bullshit that you're trying to do, everything we did in the summer is wrong. Go back to the summer and change every single thing. Number one, remember when Gakpo was linked to Bayern Munich? Sell Gakpo to Bayern and keep Diaz. Number one, if you want a dribbling winger. Number two, do not sign Florian Wirtz to begin with. Sign Adam Wharton. Sign passing midfielder. Number three, sign a DM. Number four, the signing of Isak becomes unnecessary then. Go get yourself a Kitike and a Kitike version 2. A Kitike and Matata backup, مثلا, or something like this. Number 6, the signing of Frimpong and Kerkez makes no sense. You want an inverted fullback? Hello. Go sign Ait Nouri. Go sign Hinch Kapie. You could do both. Either get yourself a technical left back. The most technical left back in the whole league is Ait Nouri. Technique purely. So if he inverted, it makes sense. Technically wise, it makes sense. Ait Nouri inverting, Nuno Mendes inverting, Hakimi inverting. It makes sense if he inverted. Or get yourself a Hinch Kapie, so you move to a 3-5-2 basically on the build-up, and then Diaz can be isolated with the fullback and cook him. Makes sense. Then don't sign Frimpong because he's a right wing back. Don't ask Frimpong to invert. Go sign a different right back. So the whole summer does not match what the manager is doing. The problem is he comes out.
No. But you didn't answer last season.
استنى هاي مهمة. He comes out after Aston Villa and Real Madrid and he says the games that these 2 games I went against my principles. Mo will know exactly what I'm talking about. Respectfully, after 8 losses in 11 games yesterday, fuck your principles.
Yeah,
you're still talking about principles. What principles? Your principles are dead now. خلاص, fuck the principles. You have to go against your principles by definition because a smart manager spots what's not working and changes it. Don't tell me principles and principles.
There is a dilemma here. There is, okay, guys in the chat, there is a mystery. Everything Osam said is correct. But factually, I like to use the word factually now. Factually, and on the eyes, I'm being completely honest with you guys. Liverpool last season were the most progressive team in the league. What I mean by a progressive team, Liverpool were second in ball possession. Liverpool were second in touches of the opposition box. Liverpool, by the way, Liverpool played the second highest line after Arsenal by very small margin last season, by the way.
Second season, yeah.
Last season. The second after last season. Liverpool last season, and people, you guys can go check the fucking stats on the high line. This is based on my eye test, and actually these stats, I checked it before. Liverpool last season were so progressive, and that's why I said, that's why I said Arne Slot last season was a masterclass. I'm not changing my opinion again.
Yeah.
Actually get Trent to build from the back, to get Gravenberch to be a DM and McAllister, that, yes, Salah was the one that is the catalyst, but fucking Van Dijk was 40 yards away from Alisson and Keller all the time. Like Liverpool, McAllister and Sabozla used to run like a maniac. Press all the time, right? Slot tweaked it a little bit, but the team cannot play a high line today. The team, Gravenberch, is being bypassed with ease. McAllister, by the way, me and Hussam checked last season. McAllister was compared to Caicedo in terms of tackles. Number of tackles. Yes. We checked it in the beginning of the season. He's not, in terms of tackles, he might not be Caicedo, but the attempted tackles, he was close in a number.
Why was McAllister in team of the season last year? Explain it. Why?
Yeah, but I get it. He didn't, so he was more, so Liverpool last season, every time they lost the ball, the majority of them were pressing high. I remember Diaz. Here is the problem. This Liverpool team, the only thing that changed are, in my opinion, right? McAllister is not getting stuck like before. Salah is not involved in the defensive aspects at all. And the striker, Isak or Ekitike, these guys, and I keep repeating this, have zero defensive attributes. Zero. Zilch. Diaz, Nunes, or Jota, right? They might get stuck. There is another guy, Wirtz. Wirtz, for example, when he plays, the guy runs around, but defensively, he's not supposed like. So that means the 2 midfielders need to recover for him. You get a new manager to Liverpool today, and he plays a high line, and he plays progressive football, you lose game.
You're going to get snapped.
You lose game. The new manager, and by the way, and don't get me wrong, I'm not fucking saying you play a low block, you play a Crystal Palace 40% position. But Liverpool need to move to the new way of playing football. The new Arsenal way, the new Man City way of playing football, which is when you fucking lose the ball, you're structured. You're not fucking... Like yesterday, there was a play, because I was watching the 3 games. There was a play, I swear to God, this play is driving me crazy. I saw 4 Liverpool players pressing around the 18 of PSV. And it happened once, and they got out of the press. And it happened...
Yes, I pointed this out yesterday. They
then
played up the
third-
press like this.
and then the third time it happens, and I'm like, okay, Ernest, are you stupid? Hunter, you tried to press every time and it doesn't work. Khalas, when you lose the fucking ball, ask the players to sprint back and get into position. That's it. Why are you an idiot? You know, insisting on the same thing and it's not working means he's stupid. So I think Liverpool need a manager like an Arteta or a Pep now, which is not a pragmatic, but someone that knows the capabilities of the team. I'm not going to press.
Yeah,
Lose the ball, fucking go back. Lose the ball, go back. Why it is so beyond Liverpool's imagination that خلاص Jurgen Klopp's era is finished. It's done. It's over. خلاص, you don't have a Mane, you don't have a Firmino.
we don't have
Salah is-
Firmino, we
Salah
don't
is
have
6
Henderson,
years older.
Wijnaldum doing this all
Yeah,
game.
you don't have a Fabinho
You
as
don't
a
have
DM.
Fabinho stopping every
Henderson running around. You don't have these people.
counter. Robertson in his prime, Trent in his
Go
prime.
back. Lose the ball, go back, defend. عادي like Arsenal do, like man, fuck. Even Pep taught Haaland how to defend. Haaland, we lose the ball, you sprint back, you get in the halfway circle. Wait. While Liverpool, they lose the ball, I see like fucking ants running. And you know, when you step on ants, everyone is running around trying to get the ball from the opposition. What is this, bro?
Yeah.
Stupid.
But
yeah,
that's
man,
the tactics part.
that's the tactics part, yes.
The high
That's-
press. طب ما we spoke about this after Man City. طب يعني when are we going to learn? We're going to go away to West Ham and high press again. And West Ham will play out of the press. And within 7 minutes, we're 1-0 down. And then we sit here and go like, is it the manager's fault? Why don't you criticize Mohamed Salah? ما خلص, people are saying the same stuff. You don't know who's
Yeah.
a pragmatic manager actually that works for us now? Xavi. Xavi was pragmatic at Barcelona.
Yeah.
I think we have to look at it from the perspective of like he's got to go at some point in time. خلاص.
Who? Slot?
Yeah, it's done. 9 losses in 12. نضحك بعض.
Yeah, he's finished. Guys, we got over 500 people in the house and we're only on 100 likes. I don't like this. I need 300 likes live. Listen, I'm not fucking doing any shows today on my channel, so you better like the damn video. Let me do the super chats.
You're doing a pre-record reacting to the Liverpool content creators, right?
I did an Arsenal, so I wanted to speak about this because someone commented. I did an Arsenal review video, but it was released like earlier in the morning today. Hussam, from this point, what does fixed look like? We just said it. We just told
There
you.
is a point in time where you have to be a respectable football club. Ash is going to be on MHF tomorrow as well, inshallah. Big up Ash making his debut. At some point in time, you're going to have to be a respectable football club. What does respectable mean? Okay, we get it. We're not going to win the league this season. That doesn't mean it's okay to finish 9th. You get it? Plus, you can laugh all you want. If we get a manager from now even till the end of the season, we can win the Champions League.
But no Glasner. Anybody that wants Glasner is wrong.
Tuchel, Di Matteo came to Chelsea mid-season and won them the Champions League. You want to know something? You want to know the difference between this situation and the Man United situation? I don't hate any of these players. I don't think any of these players are actually shit. I don't. I just think that we're completely employing the wrong system. That's the thing.
Castor, big up my friend for the super chat. Oh, I don't know what that means. Emeka.
Emeka, that's the guy that blames Salah for everything.
I don't know who
I-
Emeka is.
I blame Salah for the first goal because he was not defending. Van Dijk would have put his hands up if he was defending. I put Salah in a pedestal. Blah, blah, blah. Salah needs to go. He's calling out people that don't keep the same energy for Salah and Van Dijk, which is becoming a problem in the fan base. Because we've conceded 10 goals in the last 3 games, and some people think it's more the right winger's fault than the centre back's fault.
For what? For the penalty. Who the fuck is Emeka? I need to see this guy. Who the fuck is this guy? Is that
He's,
YouTuber?
No. He comes on my channel at halftime shows and on the Friday show. He's the
Who's
Canadian guy.
Emeka? I don't know who's
He said
Emeka.
Salah is washed. Yesterday I asked him, is Van Dijk washed? He said no, Van Dijk has had better moments than Salah this season.
What's his channel name?
He doesn't have a channel. He just comes on my channel.
Okay. Players have not tried for 2 months, but he's not sacked. There is something going on in the background that we don't know, guys. There's something going on in the background at Liverpool that we still don't know. Emeka, I blame Salah for bad weather today. Castor, let me tell you something. The problem is some people feed off the agendas that run on YouTube and in mainstream media about Mohamed Salah and bad touches and all this stuff. And they go and repeat what they hear, right? Salah has not been good. He hasn't been great. Yesterday is not on him, right? There is many, many other factors. I genuinely believe that Salah is probably the fourth or fifth or sixth problem at Liverpool today. Like, he's not the main problem. The problem is some people want to make him the main problem. It's an agenda driven.
100%. Thank you for saying that.
This is like they want to make him, they want to pinpoint the problem to him for an agenda driven thing.
Big up Tariq in the chat. Big up Tariq. Big up. Make sure guys check out his channel, Tariq Peterson. Go check out his channel. Give him a subscribe.
So for me, I genuinely believe that there is a media narrative around something. It happens at City. It happens at Arsenal. It happens at Chelsea. It's a pinpoint to one guy because of your actual agenda. And because some
Chelsea
people...
fans with Sanchez as an example. Everything
For
Sanchez.
example, even though Sanchez sometimes would be better, I think Sanchez is the fourth or the fifth problem at Chelsea, for example. There are way bigger problems. The problem is Palmer is injured. The problem is Garnacho and Gittins. The problem is the center back. The problem is the ownership. And then comes Sanchez. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But the problem is there is some people that want to pinpoint to Sanchez that people, the goalkeeper. Bro, there are many, many other problems. He's not the goalkeeper.
I can name right now 7 problems before I get to Salah. No agenda. Okay, Salah is 34 and washed. Okay, let's assume that statement is true. Let's say Salah is 34 and washed and he need to learn Arabic and go to Saudi Arabia. Okay, let's say that's the case. Salah is 35. He'll go down as a Premier League legend. He's won Golden Boots, Playmaker Awards, 2 Premier Leagues, carried us to the second one, and won a Champions League. Hello? Why is Gakpo washed at 25?
Why is Kirk shit?
Why is
22?
At 21?
Why is McAllister in the prime days cannot dribble, cannot tackle, cannot pass?
Why is every Gravenberg pass a shot at the teammate?
Konate cannot even tackle, cannot intercept, cannot head, cannot do anything.
Why is Van Dijk playing volleyball in our own penalty box?
Like there is too many things.
Why does Wirtz look so amazing for Germany but shit for us? Oh, but the opponents are weak. Okay, he looked shit against Galatasaray. Why does Isak go from 23 Premier League goals to not being able to score 1 at Liverpool?
To not even to dribble. Yesterday it was so sluggish.
Ekitike has been Liverpool's best signing. He's went 8 games without a goal. Why?
Yeah.
Exactly.
So that's the problem. But then I'm gonna give you guys an example of something happened last season. Kevin De Bruyne steps on the pitch 20 minutes. City are already ass and losing, and people say Kevin De Bruyne's washed. What about Pep? What about Foden? What about Nico Gonzalez? Like, what about Bernardo? Like, the guy played 20 minutes a game, and they said, "Oh, he's the problem." No, but there are other problems than Kevin De Bruyne. So that's the reality.
You cannot concede 10 goals in 3 games and blame the winner.
And then blame. And also, like, there is a problem with the forwards as well, is that Liverpool still create a lot of chances, and you're very similar to Inter. I'm going to tell you how. Very similar. But in a different manner a little bit, but very similar. Hughes overruled Slot with Diaz. Slot wanted Diaz. By the way, we're not doing, Hussam is not here. I'm just going to say this, okay? The revisionism on Diaz's rule at Liverpool Football Club need to stop from the media, and everyone need to stop fucking listening to the pundits that keep telling you that Liverpool won the league because Diaz is there, and Liverpool are playing bad because Diaz is there. Diaz played as a fucking auxiliary striker and missed one-on-ones and missed a lot of chances. Diaz was not the be-and-all end for Liverpool Football Club last season. So this needs to stop. Like, this Diaz shit needs to stop. Like, seriously, bro. Like, I'm tired of every time I'm fucking opening TV, I'm hearing Liverpool are ass because they miss fucking Diaz. Oh, the guy didn't even start as a left winger last season.
When we were good last season, 4 months, he didn't score a goal.
Yeah, but Diaz is the guy.
If you ask me, is Diaz better than Gakpo? I said yes in the summer before we sold him. But don't act like Diaz is fucking...
Like, they're acting like Diaz is fucking Firmino or
Oh my
Sadio
God,
Mane.
he scores goals in the Bundesliga. Timo Werner scored goals in the Bundesliga. عادي يعني.
Kai Havertz was the next big
Salah,
star.
by the way, Harry Kane is 37. Washed Salah. If he goes to Bayern, he would score 40 goals in Bundesliga now, today. Today, he would score 40 goals in Bundesliga. Washed Salah.
This Diaz shit, bro. Oh my God. Every time I opened CBS yesterday, Paraman, they miss Diaz. You guys are idiots. Like, do you guys, like, parrots repeat whatever fucking shit said in front of you? What does Diaz have to do with the midfield? Like, what does that have to do with the midfield? Like, was Diaz there going to prevent Arne Slot from telling Gravenberch and McAllister and Szoboszlai to press in the opposition's 18? No. It's stupid. Maybe signing Isak stopped Pool signing other positions. Maybe.
Okay, here's the thing.
That's one
I'm
thing.
dealt with certain cards. I'm going to use YouTube as an example. Me and Mo are YouTubers. Sometimes we do shows and something emergency happens with one of our panelists or something, and he messages you an hour before the stream. Yo, shit, Hussam, I'm sorry, I can't make it. I've got to do 1, 2, and 3. Adjust. It's very simple. Today, LB came on my channel. We were supposed to do a Liverpool section and then a Manchester City section because Manchester City lost to Leverkusen at home. LB messaged me on the side, yo, parents have come over. I apologize. I'm going to have to leave the stream. Okay. I adjusted. I didn't end the stream after the Liverpool section. Okay, now we speak about Arsenal and Chelsea, guys. And we had a fantastic show. Spoke about Arsenal and Chelsea for 35 minutes, 40 minutes. Great section. Adjust. You want to play the style of football with the completely wrong players. Adjust. At some point in time, and Mo knows exactly what I'm saying because his clubs went through it as well at some point in time in the past. All this stuff about this is my principles and this is my ideals and blah, blah, blah. Fantastic. If it's not working, you're going to have to change your principles and change your ideals and change the way that you think. It's as simple as that. All this, people think that using the words like this is my principles just absolves the manager of all blame. Okay, and so what? So what? This is his principles. Fuck his principles. Change it then. Because he's going to get sacked. He's going to get sacked if he doesn't change the principles. It's as simple as that. يعني احنا بنضل نحكي principles and then you lose 10 games in 13 principles. What principles?
Yeah, he's fucking idiot. He's an idiot. For this Sunra, I actually think Liverpool, maybe it's an opportunity that you cannot pass, to be honest, but maybe that stopped him from getting a center back. But I'm going to tell you something, Sunra. A midfielder after Wirtz was never on the card. So Isak didn't stop him.
Yeah, we were never linked to one.
He was like even if they didn't sign Isak, a midfielder was never on the cards for them after Wirtz. They're like, okay, we're content.
If before signing Isak, we were linked to like Wharton and Baleba, I'd get it, but we weren't linked to any of them.
And I don't think it's on the cards today. With Curtis Jones, Gravenberch, McAllister, Wirtz, Szoboszlai, Endo, one of them has to be sold for Liverpool to sign a midfielder.
Who's the player we're linked with now? Semenyo.
Yes, man. And I'm telling you, is that Liverpool Football Club are not even target. Okay, I think that is a massive problem. That Liverpool hierarchy are not seeing that they need a fucking DM. Like, because Van Dijk and Konate are falling apart, you need a DM to protect them. Someone that will protect them. And that is a fucking big problem that until now, it's almost December. There's 1 month left. I'm not seeing the links with a DM that, like, I'm seeing a Semenyo. Oh, Rodrigo wants to leave Real Madrid. Oh, maybe he can be for Gakpo. And then you see Liverpool accounts doing, Rodrigo or Semenyo. Yeah, I'm a fuck Rodrigo and Semenyo. You need a fucking DM. You need a center back. You know, Rodrigo what with Semenyo what? You have
Ekitike. We were never linked to a DM all summer long, bro.
Like, so
that's the issue here.
Like, it's so stupid sometimes that, like, you see clubs that are so oblivious of what's going on. How are you not? You need a DM, bro. Someone said Ugarte for 50 million. I don't buy the PR message from the club. He's done. What is the PR?
Yeah, me and Terry and O had this conversation yesterday. This whole thing about we are backing Arne Slot literally proves that he's in trouble, if anything.
Yeah, he's in trouble. You guys have to know this.
Because last season there was no club statement that
20
Arnie's slot
Cala
job is safe.
Calafiori clears Kukurea. I don't care about the PR the guy is getting. He doesn't do. Okay. 20, I'm going to do this when we get to the Chelsea and Arsenal section, okay? I'm going to... Don't think I'm forgetting about it. I'm going to do it, right? Anything related to Arsenal and Chelsea, I'm going to do it later, okay?
You're unstarring them.
I'm unstarring the ones up top, but this is different. How we won our first 9 games, I'll never know, considering how left it's gone. The only solution is letting Arnie go. Thank you, but also fuck off. I'm gonna actually I have a very good theory about this.
What's the theory?
I think you won the first games because of Jota. I think the games that you won in the beginning with the hard last-minute goals is because the players really wanted to win the games for Jota. But then it fell apart once the first loss happened. Because the fight that I saw in the Liverpool, in the Atletico Madrid game, in the Newcastle game, in the Bournemouth game, I remember what other game? Brentford or something? Did you like? No, not Brentford. There are some games. Even the Arsenal game, I saw a fight. And I think it just faded away now. It's now being, all the problems are appearing in front of our eyes for Liverpool. Arne Slot tactics are appearing in front of our eyes, Fonzie. This is how you won the first 9 games, in my opinion. Probably that is what happened. But and after the second game, I started asking questions about the performances of Liverpool. You cannot be dominated against 10 men in Newcastle. It's impossible. Like that's not the champions. You don't do that. If you want Slot out, raise your hand.
انت سمعت حسام الشوالي؟
No.
Wait, let me play you this clip. It's just 10 seconds. You don't even need to watch. Just listen. Watch this.
فعلا ستة ضرب جزاء ضربة جزاء لفريق البيسلي. ايش تعمل يا فان دايك؟ فان دايك فولي بول، فان دايك فولي بول.
Did you hear that? Van Dijk
I'm
volleyball.
gonna actually tell you something, okay?
Van Dijk is flat out.
Van Dijk, okay?
Van Dijk is flat out. He was trying to get sent off yesterday.
Van Dijk made a mistake yesterday. I think it's a free kick. If this is against my team, I think it's a free kick.
What do you mean?
The penalty is a free
What do
kick.
you mean it's a free kick?
Like the guy literally was holding him and Van Dijk was trying to...
No, he wasn't. I wish I could make that claim, but
No, I am. This is my
Van Dijk
opinion.
was so adamant that he was getting fouled. When I watched the replay,
That is my opinion. The guy was having both hands around him, so I think for me. But anyway, it is what it is. Sanchez has been a good goalkeeper this season. One mistake versus Man United actually turned out to be not a mistake because he cleared the ball and it shouldn't have been a red card and it should have been nothing. My friend, he actually said that. You remember, what's his name? Howard Webb said that once you get a touch, it's not a foul. That happened for Nick Pope. So Sanchez should have not been penalized. My friend Daniel have made people think he's a bum. He is good, but not top 10 goalkeepers in Europe. You don't have to have top 10.
He's not top 10 goalkeepers in Europe. Great. Name 10 better keepers right now.
You don't have to have top 10 goalkeepers.
No,
right?
no. Name 10 better keepers. Name.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know every goalkeeper in the world.
Do it, Daniel. Since you're saying he's not a top 10 keeper, right? And all the people who don't like Sanchez. Name 10 keepers better than Sanchez. Yalla.
I know you're a Sanchez backer, Daniel, but maybe we'll struggle to find...
You cannot name 10 better than Daniel.
انت حصل لك ايه انت كمان؟
يا عمي هيني راجع خلص احنا كل ما نسكرها ثواني.
لا انا بفتكر ان انت الكاميرا باظت زي المره اللي فاتت لما كنت you didn't know that the camera went black and everything in front of you is good.
هيني هون.
Big up Simoa Nico. Yes, Salah is bad this season, but the systematic criticism against him is disgusting, especially from some called legends, especially Carragher, who never miss any chance to criticize him. I said yesterday that the problem with Carragher is that he doesn't want Salah to be a legend at Liverpool as big as Gerrard.
And there's another thing as well. People need to understand this. The same people that are criticizing Salah like crazy were the same people that didn't praise him like crazy last season. I'm sorry, you can't be expecting me to criticize Salah when you didn't even give him prop last year. You were propping Nunes for the runs and the chaos. You're the same people that were propping him. You're the same people that were doing Diaz prop, and Gakpo prop, and Gravenberg prop. I'm propping every single person except the guy with the 48 GA. Actually, there's an argument to be made that if Liverpool fans properly did PR for Salah on a real level, he might have won Ballon d'Or. He might have ended up in the podium. But instead, we don't. We didn't. Our own Liverpool fans, we didn't do that. So you are correct. It is systematic because they can't wait for the downfall. And this all starts from the Salah-Mane debate. Salah has created such a separation with Sadio Mane now in terms of like Liverpool legendary status. People can't get over it. People can't get over it. Salah now is like Dalglish Gerrard level. Even, by the way, even if his form continues and he's shit till the end of the year, doesn't change what happened in the last 9-10 years. It just doesn't. Having one bad season doesn't change it. Maadi. Dalglish had seasons where he didn't win the league. Gerrard had the slip. All these things doesn't change it. His legacy now is like top 2, top 1, top 3 Liverpool player of all time. Doesn't change it. But people haven't gotten over this debate from the beginning, and they've turned on Mo. Mo, last season, Liverpool fans were saying Salah only turned up in moments in games. 48 GA in 38 games, only turned up in moments in games. If last season's version of Salah and the season before's version of Salah played for Arsenal, they'd won back-to-back league titles. Back-to-back.
Yeah, that's without a shadow of a doubt. What are we
100%.
talking? Without a shadow of a doubt. More, Hussam, honestly, I am shocked.
Wallahi, we are all shocked, Habibi. We are ass.
Hussam, who should come in?
There are two solutions now. Either you go get a Zinedine Zidane, an elite manager, an unbelievable manager, or you do an interim from now till the end of the season. Interim till the end of the season until maybe you could go get someone serious, someone great. That's it.
I don't think interim is going to be a problem for Liverpool, and I said that many times. Interim is going to be a problem for Liverpool. What else? Okay. No, go back. Calafiori cleared Korea. I don't care about the PR this guy is getting. He doesn't do anything better than Calafiori besides one-on-one defending. My eyes are not lying. There's a lot of people that believe that. There's a lot of people that believe that he isn't better than Calafiori on the ball. I thought he had a very, very good game against Lamine Yamal, to be honest. Great game against Lamine Yamal. But I know
Calafiori is
Arsenal...
definitely better on the ball than Cucurella, but Cucurella is definitely a better defender.
100%. The way he defends is amazing, actually. He's really, really good. But we saw yesterday Miles Kelly. The guy needs games, to be honest with you.
Wallahi, when you say we saw yesterday, say you saw yesterday.
Oh, you didn't see anything yesterday.
Because I was busy watching my team.
Did you even watch the highlights of Arsenal? Or,
didn't watch shit.
You didn't watch the highlights?
After Ahwa ended, I watched National Geographic. I watched National Geographic. I watched some bullshit shorts on YouTube about food bloggers. And then I slept, and then I woke up and did nothing. I'm trying to watch no football.
You didn't see Arsenal slap Bayern Munich?
No, I didn't.
Bro.
You want me to watch highlights in new tab?
No, there is nothing. Like, just to be honest.
I love how Sunra in the chat is saying you missed it. Habibi, my team was playing at the same time. My team was literally playing at the same time. If Liverpool were playing Rangers in a friendly, I would watch it.
It is the thing about this, and I want to have this conversation. Chelsea fans, he said, guys, I gather opinions because of what social media and stuff like this. Chelsea fans still believe that they have a bigger chance of winning the Champions League than Arsenal. And I refuse to say this. It is not about the heritage. The players that are there now, apart from Reece James, are not like they didn't win the Champions League. I believe the way Arsenal play is very suited to win both competitions. There's people yesterday that said the Arsenal are favorites to win both competitions. the Champions League and the Premier League. I know it's early because we saw Liverpool last season dominate the Champions League last season. And then they got knocked out by PSG. However, there is a difference between Liverpool and Arsenal. Arsenal, they see, like against Bayern Munich yesterday, they were able to defend very, very well. Very well. Against a good Bayern team. It's the mental block. Someone said the mental block. So, because how would I know if they have a mental block? Why are you assuming that there is a mental block? Why are people assuming there is a mental block for Arsenal? Right? And I'm going to say something actually that people might not. I genuinely believe now, I think Arsenal are the best team in Europe currently. Like what we said about Liverpool last season, when they're dominating the Premier League, when they were dominating Europe. I think they are the best team in Europe now. And losing to Chelsea is not going to change my opinion. I'm just putting this out there for everyone. Losing to Chelsea or not losing to Chelsea isn't going to, or winning against Chelsea isn't going to change my opinion. Right? You know, it's good that you said this. Someone commented on my Arsenal video, and okay, great that you put this, RJ. And I know that you're just making fun. Someone commented on my, am I allowed to speak? Someone commented on my video and said, where is the Arsenal rant? Where is the Inter rant? I actually chose not to do a rant yesterday. And just to let you guys know for real, and everyone here in the chat, probably most of you guys are subscribed to my channel and Sam's channel. I could have made a lot of money yesterday if I put a video about Inter rant and just me angry and screaming and shouting. I could have done that. Right? I chose not to do this because I said that I'm not going to speak about Inter until I want to on my channel. And I didn't put a rant out there. I said that my channel is mostly analyzing Premier League and some European football here and there. Inter yesterday, we lost to Atletico Madrid 2-1. There is no reason to rant. There is nothing to analyze. We kind of packed Atletico Madrid. We had more chances, more shots, more everything, and we lost 2-1. Really that, to be honest. And if you say Inter are irrelevant, yes, Inter are irrelevant to you and irrelevant to a lot of people in the chat. You guys don't watch Serie A. You don't watch Inter games. You have no idea who's leading Serie A now. You got to open a new tab and check foot mob who's leading Serie A to know. So for you, it's irrelevant. For me, it is relevant. So why would I want to bother my viewers with my views of Inter? Like, why does it matter for you? Imagine if Osam does tomorrow on his channel a video about Bayern Munich. It's irrelevant for his channel. It's really irrelevant. It might be relevant for him. Oh, no. Imagine Osam tomorrow does a video about Jordan on his channel. It's relevant to him. It's irrelevant to his viewers. That's it, to be honest with you. So yeah, simply that is the reality. People refuse to accept that City had a better team than Arsenal, and that the situation is now reversed. It has nothing to do with mentality or heritage. Do you believe that? Do you believe this?
Mentality or heritage?
Okay, do you believe that City had a better team than Arsenal over the last 2 years? And
But also a better mentality. Why do we deny that though? Because City came back. Remember, they were 8 points behind. If City didn't have a better mentality by definition, they wouldn't have come back, even if Arsenal fell off. I don't get why Arsenal fans get irritated about this mentality stuff. There's nothing wrong with it. City did have a better mentality. It doesn't apply now, but at the time, they still have it.
no, but they had a better team than Arsenal.
Yeah, but that's not his question.
He's saying it has nothing to do
That's
with
not
mentality.
his question, Mo. Don't change his question. His question is, are we saying that in the past it was just about better team? No. City also had a better mentality, not just better team. Because they clawed their way back from 8 points.
Do you believe that City had a better mentality for the leagues that they won against Liverpool, or was it just small margins?
I think they definitely were like an
So by the way, you gonna did on the camera. Yes, thank you so much. The other side. Yes, Habib. Yes, Habib. No, you didn't fix it.
I'll try to fix it now. But Yeah, suddenly I noticed the crest. Just like our club, subhanAllah, the crest is a little bit brown.
Yeah.
Oh, God. I think the mentality was definitely part of it. I don't think you as an Arsenal fan should be annoyed at that because it's just the reality of the
I disagree.
situation.
I disagree because I wouldn't say that City in the 2 league titles, the 93 points and the 98 points, were just better than Liverpool. Where I think at that time it wasn't about mentality, it's small margins, to be honest with you. Like,
Yeah, but if Arsenal had better mentality, they wouldn't have lost to Southampton at home, as an example. مثلا, yeah.
but City also dropped points in stupid games as well. Like,
but no. They dropped points at the start of the season, not towards the end. Towards the end, City cooked.
And Arsenal
That's the
won.
point.
Okay, at the end, I think what happened to Arsenal. Okay, let's analyze every season. The season that Arsenal were second, definitely Arsenal team were not even close to City, and Arsenal were destined to fall apart once the injuries happened and Thomas Partey got out and Saliba got out. That was a big thing, right?
Yeah.
Let's establish the season
Okay,
by
which
season.
season are we talking about? Let's establish
22
first.
20. So let's use 22 23, right?
No, that
season,
one I don't think was mentality because they were very
like,
close.
it's definitely
But at the
squad
same
build.
time, مثلا,
Remember,
were they mentally ready for Aston Villa at home?
hold on. Okay, one season at a time. That season, bro, at some point he was bringing on Nketiah to play as a striker, bro, when Gabriel Jesus got injured. Nketiah is, guys, Nketiah is not even Crystal Palace level. Like, Nketiah is a bottom half of the table striker, if even that, bro. So I think actually it was a miracle that Arsenal at that season were 93% top. Actually, I genuinely believe
but
it's a
us
miracle.
saying that you lost it because of mentality is not something edgy to
It's
say.
not. I don't think that season was a mentality at all.
But you were 8 points ahead.
Okay, hold on. They were, by the way, they were never
West
8
Ham,
points.
Bournemouth,
By the way,
Southampton.
just stop. I don't think, if I'm not mistaken, someone correct me. They were never 8 points. They were only 5 points ahead of City.
8 points. They were 8 points. They were 8 points.
With City have a game in hand that they won.
Regardless, you were ahead. No, they were 8 points, man. They drew to West Ham. They drew to Bournemouth. They drew to Southampton. That's a 6-point turnaround right there.
Bro, they were never.
And then they lost to Brighton 3-0 at the Emirates. It was 8 points without games in hand.
I don't think they were ever 8 points.
They were. You just forget it. They were 8 points ahead. By the way, even an Arsenal fan in the chat will tell you.
Yeah, with a game in hand.
لا, without a game in hand, they were 8 points.
5 points was the maximum. As far as I know, 5 games was the max. 5 points was the maximum they had. Never 8 points. Never on level of games. I'm checking now on transfer market as well. That was never the case. Like, never. It was never the case. At game 26, they were 5 points ahead.
Where are you checking this?
Transfer market.
They were 8 points. I remember they were 8 points ahead because they drew.
Give me one game week, type. Okay. I went to game week 20,
towards
28.
the end, before the Bournemouths and these games.
Okay. I'm checked, guys. I don't want to get people bored about this, right? But I'm starting from game. Okay, is it fair to start at game week 18? Because this is when the second half starts. Game week 18. Game week 18, 4 points. Okay, 4 points.
Just say the amount of points.
Game week 18, they were 4 points. Yes, ahead. 4 points.
Just say the amount of points, and you keep saying, just say points.
Game week 25 points ahead. Game week 25. Okay. It's gonna show now.
2 games in hand.
5 points. Hold. Stop. Don't listen to the chat. Just listen to me. Game week 25, 5 points ahead. Game week 30. Okay, we'll go.
This was before the bad run.
3 points ahead. Game week 27. That's transfer market. That's not me. I'm reading. 4 points ahead. 5 points ahead. They were never 8 points with the same games played. Never. It never happened.
So they had a game in hand. Okay, fair enough.
Anyway, long story short, I think, Sam, in that first season, that is the triple winning City's team. It was miles better than the Arsenal team. Eddie Nketiah versus Haaland and Kevin De Bruyne and Mahrez. Okay, to be honest with you.
No, that was the year before Haaland.
No. 22-23 is the triple season.
Oh yeah, that was the year with Haaland. This is true.
This
but
is the
Haaland
year.
was injured for a month as well, and
Haaland
KDB
got
was out.
30. Haaland got 36 goals in that season.
But he was injured
In
for
the
a
league
month.
only. In the league only had 36. In the league only had 36 goals. League only. So okay. So to be honest with you, Arsenal, I don't think they were ever gonna win that league. Okay, let's move on because I don't want to get stuck.
No problem, but we can agree to
Now
this.
that season was not mentality, Sam. Like the first
Okay,
season.
up to you. In your opinion,
Okay,
I think
yeah,
mentality is part of it.
This is my explanation. Second season, we can bring the mentality in. Second season. Like the 23-24 season, maybe that is the mentality. Even though City had a better team, we can actually bring the mentality in that second season. Right? Because number one, Liverpool were ahead of the pack. Let's just establish this. 23-24, Liverpool were ahead. Right? Game week 27, Liverpool were first and Arsenal were third. By the way, 27. Right? Game week 30 انت في حاجة؟ Game week.
So they did have a game in hand. They did.
Okay. Arsenal were only 1 point ahead of City in the 23-24 season.
La 23-24, it was fine margins, but then you have to question the Villa at home game.
But City also dropped some points. Yani.
Yeah, but you have
City
to
dropped
question
some
the
points.
Villa at home game because they basically win that, they win the league.
Probably. Yeah, that game. But also, are we expecting Arsenal to win 18 out of 18 games?
17 out of 18. Liverpool did it. City did it.
Now, I think the problem happened. If you want to talk about a coaching and mentality, it's last season. When you got the injuries, you couldn't. When you got the injuries, your form dipped. You stopped dropping points. You weren't playing well. You lost confidence. You lost faith. You lost the hope, and you lost this. I believe that Arsenal versus City 23-24, it was very fine margins. And I'm going to say this, a referee call here, a referee call there, an offside, a miss here, a miss there. Mentality is when you fall apart. I'm going to tell you what mentality is Liverpool being first that season and completely dropping to get 82 points. That is completely fell apart. But anyway, long story short, this season. But we discussed that one in depth, that super chat, my friend. Can I ask you something, Sam? In front of you, do you see the YouTube name or the handle?
The handle.
Okay. Even on your channel?
Yes, I think today it was the same thing.
Okay.
Kika 9696, it says.
Yeah. I don't buy it though. Holding coming for Saliba is not mentality for me. The mentality and heritage talk is just nonsense. The best team wins.
There's no such thing as a heritage in the Premier League anyway.
Yeah, there is no.
What do you mean heritage? Premier League heritage? What is
No, I actually believe there is something called heritage in the Premier League. It's not heritage. It's like, for example, Manchester City and Pep Guardiola, the same team. It's the belief that we've done it before. We're going to get over the line. I think that is a massive factor. One of the things about Napoli last season is the belief that they're going to do it, that they're going to win it again. That is one of the things. It's all about the belief. It's a culture inside the club. Winning brings winning. That is, every footballer will tell you this. So Kika, there is the something called winnings bring win. By the way, you know what I said about Man United?
That's why it was important for Arsenal to beat Bayern. People pre the game were saying about drop this guy and drop that guy.
I don't think it was going to be, it's that important, but because it's the Chelsea game. Man United, one of the problems at Man United is accepting losses. One of the problems at Liverpool, which is Curtis Jones spoke about it yesterday, is accepting that it's okay to lose. from some of the walking around, not fighting on the pitch. Because, as Hussam said, it becomes a norm that we don't have to talk about it. Like on Ahwa, if Man United lose a game over the last seasons, we don't talk about it. Like yesterday, I felt it's so fucking repetitive. They just lost to Forest 3-0 at home, and they lost to the PSG 4-1. So it became an okay thing. It's not like winning is the same. It becomes a habit. Winning becomes a habit to you. Non-competing Liverpool, Hussam, is such a logical, fair pundit. Last season, he was terrible, but back to his best this season. Welcome back, Hussam.
Yeah, but you and Sunra are the same type of fan. That's the problem with YouTube. Both extreme on each side. Mo agrees with a lot of my takes on Arsenal last season. If Arsenal didn't have the injuries last season, Liverpool would have still won the league because we were better last season.
There might have been a title race, but there wouldn't. Like I can't sit here and say, by the way, if Arsenal didn't have injuries, they would have won the league. No, it's not the case. Liverpool probably will have gotten 95 points, and you wouldn't have been able to catch them.
Amazing last year.
Liverpool were on course to get 96 points. We did the math, but they went to Ibiza, which is where the spiral started, basically.
Yeah.
Liverpool lost 2 games, Forest and Forest. That's it. Right? Until March?
Yeah, it was. No, actually, Forest away was a draw as well.
Oh, you already lost 1 game only until March?
Yeah, we lost 1 game until March, bro.
So, guys, you have to be real. A team that lost 1 game only, didn't have a lot of draws, and had Salah scoring by the buckets and assisting and being 47 GA, probably even if you were at your best, that team would have won the league, probably. So,
there you go.
Right? How Chelsea can beat Arsenal? Do you see some weakness? Will be very interesting tactical game. We will see that Maresca can do against.
Let's establish that treble-winning Inter and treble-winning Man United also had weaknesses. There is no such thing as don't have weakness. Weakness exists in every single team. Arsenal's weakness is open play creativity to an extent.
No, خلاص, it's fine. It's over.
When you're at the top, your weaknesses are not weaknesses. You're nitpicking. So it's a small weakness. You get me? So it's the same thing with, like, as an example, Chelsea defensively. That's a weakness. They're center backs, but at the same time, their center backs in the last 2 games have kept clean sheets and have turned up. Their weakness is the goalkeeper, but me and Mo agree. Sanchez has been amazing this season. You know? So, like, weaknesses for me, I look at Chelsea. Their weakness, in my opinion, is their wingers. Garnacho, Neto, Gittins, all of them. They're all
Esteban.
Other than Esteva, of course. Arsenal weakness, I would say, is probably breaking down like really compact defensive sides. So if Chelsea go really compact and defensive, typical Italian style, it might cause Arsenal problems. Like, you know, leave Estevao, Joao Pedro, and like a Garnacho at halfway line and be very compact and defensive, with Reece James being able to spot those balls in behind. It's a possibility.
Okay, hold on. Do you think this is the right approach for Chelsea at this current time? I know there are guys. I'm sorry. I know there is other super chats to do, but I want to discuss this particular thing. Do you think Chelsea should take a back foot in this game at
100%. Chelsea should be defensive against Arsenal. Why should they attack them? If they attack Arsenal, they'll get opened apart. Why should they attack Arsenal? That's crazy. Are you claiming that they should attack Arsenal?
So I'm asking you. Don't ask me a question. Ask me a question after I finish my questions, please.
Okay, yeah, they should be.
Because I want to understand your point, because I want to get to a point. Do you think that Chelsea should not impose the way they play on Arsenal?
No, they should not, because they're not that team yet. 100%.
Okay, this is what I wanted. This is what I wanted to get to.
They're not that guy.
You see what you just said? This is why I'm asking the questions. What the fuck is wrong with my camera?
Why are you so angry, Mo?
بقول لك ايه? I'm a little bit pissed. What the fuck is wrong with the camera?
So, thanks for 11.8k, by the way, chat. Thank you. Continue to like and subscribe.
And I appreciate you guys getting involved actually in the conversation and everything. So for me, I think for Chelsea to take the next level.
Quick channel update. Mo paid me last week. Thank you, Mo. Wallahi, he paid me, chat. I went, I got my money. Bitch, better have my money.
Got finally.
Got paid,
Uh,
mate.
I'm I kind of lost my train of thoughts.
Yeah, I mean, what we're talking about is Chelsea that team.
So Chelsea should impose their. No, Chelsea should have a plan that is. No, I don't think so. I don't think so. If Chelsea with Caicedo and Enzo Fernandez and Cucurella and Reece James and Malo Gusto and Estevao, I think
Now you're
Chelsea,
doing agenda-driven conversation. Look at you. Yeah. And you, and we. شو كمان حبيبي?
لا والله والله العظيم it's
You
not
think
agenda,
that
والله.
Chelsea should impose their will on Arsenal?
I'm not saying have 70% ball position, but Chelsea shouldn't go all defensive. I
Chelsea
think
should go defensive because it's the best way to stop Arsenal.
if Chelsea go defensive, what are they going to do? Counter attack?
Yeah, mid block. Estevao, Garnacho, Joao Pedro, counter attack.
Counter attack. Counter attack? Do Chelsea fans actually believe that? I don't know.
Bro, Chelsea fans in the chat will most likely agree with me. This is not the game to moan
Guys,
about.
do Chelsea fans, do you guys, okay, so if Chelsea at Stamford Bridge, I know that everyone would say, yeah. No, but I've got to put the scenario for you. Here is the scenario for you. Because the scenario isn't if you go defensive and win the game, are you going to happy? Everyone will fucking be happy. If you ask Liverpool, if Arne Slot or if you ask anybody, is it okay to be defensive in any game and win the game? They'll say, yeah, I'll take the 3 points. That is not the point. You know how to analyze this? Is to do this. Is to say, if Chelsea don't impose their game plan and Arsenal on the front foot and the game ends in a draw, will you be happy with the game plan? Or would you say that we should have played a little bit on the front foot?
Draw is
That's
the
how
result that Chelsea fans should complain about and Arsenal fans should complain about.
No, but I'm going to ask you this question. If Chelsea defend and win, fine. Everyone will take the win. But if Chelsea defend and they draw, should they be
Still a
happy?
good result.
You think so? See, this is where me and you disagree.
Yeah, but Chelsea are not Arsenal level. In order for you to say that a draw at home to Arsenal is a bad result, you are indirectly saying that Chelsea equal Arsenal.
No,
level.
because Chelsea play at home. I would never say this away from home. I'm going to tell you, currently, there are no levels between the two teams. What I mean by levels, okay, Arsenal versus Fulham, levels. Arsenal versus Palace, levels. Right?
But it doesn't have to be levels. I think Arsenal are better than
see,
Chelsea.
here's the thing.
Levels or not, Arsenal are better though.
Yeah, but Chelsea have that. So Chelsea equal that by playing at Stamford Bridge. Okay, let me tell you. Arsenal might be better than Inter. Okay? But if Arsenal come to our ground, I am not expecting to sit back for 90 minutes unless I'm 1-0 up. Like at 0-0, I'm not expecting my team to sit back.
Habibi, is this 1990s? You're talking about your team? Yeah, maybe, please. You still employ Hakan Çalhanoğlu, bro. Please.
I'm telling you what I believe, right? I'm telling you what I believe. That was 3 years ago. We were one of the youngest teams in the league and fell apart against second title winners. This is for you, Hassan. Ya Ammi, it's for you.
This was 3 years ago. We were one of the youngest teams in the league and fell apart against season titled winners. Also, City had 2 games in hand while winning every week. That 8 points is skewed. That's cute and everything, but we're going to agree to disagree, me and Mo. I do think that mentality was a part of it. Playing Rob Holding does not mean it's okay to not beat Southampton at home or Bournemouth or West Ham.
You go, Twinny. I think you were destined to lose that league once Saliba got injured and Thomas Partey kind of fell apart and got injured as well. You were destined to lose that league. That is a triple winning City team. We are winning away. We're winning away.
We're winning away. How shit must you be? We're winning away. My new chant for away games are really at halftime. Hi, brothers. What a nice time to be a Liverpool. Brother, we are in the trenches together. Bring your AK-47. Come fight with me, man. Mookie, would you be down to actually come on my Liverpool show tomorrow? Let me know. Message me.
Happy Thanksgiving to you, my man. The Gunners. You know Thanksgiving, right?
Yeah, where you eat turkey?
I'm not eating turkey today, bro. I'm eating a roast and a chicken today. This is what I'm eating. I don't like
You want some
turkey anyway.
chicken lamb?
Tarif, I don't like turkey anyway.
I like turkey, but only when it's cooked right.
I don't like turkey at all. I don't like it. We had to play City twice. We're the game in hand. No, but
Had to play
that
City
is,
twice. What do you
but that is part of it. You had to play City twice, one at your ground and one at their ground. So it is part of it.
mean? Yeah.
So it is part of it. You could have won the game at home. Imagine Arsenal doing the quadruple, and then RSV you woke up,
And then you woke up.
and then you woke up, and the cover is not covering your ass, and then you're like, "Oh my God, was that a dream? Oh, someone wake me! Oh, yeah, you know what? You just woke up." RSV,
Stop
big up, my man.
Big up, but stop it, please.
Bro, if Arsenal win a quadruple, I don't know what bro. If Arsenal win a quadruple, I'll have to do 10 streams with Arsenal shirts
In a row.
in a row.
Yeah.
My man, it's crazy how people can't even just accept something. Lol, like, yes, the mentality differ was cooked at times, but it has been 3 seasons. Let's get it now. Fair enough, man. Maybe it was. Some people change opinions. I'm gonna tell you guys something about the mentality thing for Arsenal, right? By the way, if Arsenal win a quadruple, there are YouTube channels that are gonna shut down. I'm genuinely, completely honest. They're gonna shut down, completely shut down. There are not gonna do. There are people that are not gonna be able to speak in the media again. I'm extreme on what, bro? What did I do? What did he do? Tell us what Sonra did, Hussam. You accused him of being
was
extreme.
writing paragraphs about me. You know what you did, Sunra.
No, tell him. Tell him.
He knows
Tell
what
him.
he did. He's
What
writing
did he do? I
paragraphs
want to
about-
know. Tell him what he did. Quick.
You know, he's writing paragraphs about me on the terrace and stuff.
Oh, super chats.
لا, he's writing paragraphs like, oh, this Hussam guy is أبصر شو. You see, he knows he's a fraud. But anyway, I will let it go for the benefit of the stream.
Let's be real. Prem was bad last year.
See, but this is the problem. Give them an inch, they take a mile. Arsenal fans. Thank God you guys are lucky I do not base my argument based on which
If Prem
fan base
was
is
bad
annoying.
last year, why didn't Arsenal and City win a lot of games? And why didn't Chelsea win a lot of games? If Prem was bad last season, guys, genuinely, I want to be honest. If the level last season was shit, right? Why did Man United and Spurs finish 15th and 17th then? Why?
Because I'll give you an example. 15 years ago, if I said 15 years ago the Prem was bad, okay, Liverpool were really bad and we still finished 7th. See? That's the thing. Liverpool, the Premier League was not bad last year. Premier League was amazing last year. I think the Premier League for the last 3 years has been incredible. That's why it's more difficult to win now.
I think, guys, you got to think about this.
And people need to deep something. It's 2 things. Number 1, it's managers that are amazing, managing mid-table clubs. And number 2, it's the money spent because of the TV deals. Sunderland spent more money than FC Barcelona. That's sinking. The likes of Brighton and Bournemouth are spending more money than Inter Milan and AC Milan and Juventus. People need to deep.
Guys, I'm gonna tell you how the Premier League is not bad. I'm gonna tell you guys. I'm gonna do the next super chats, guys. I'm gonna tell you something. Last season, how the Premier League was so good in terms of competition. Even Liverpool won a lot of games. After the game week 5, guys, Liverpool won 2-1, 1-0, 2-1, 2-2, 2-1, 2-0, 3-2, 2-0, 3-3, 2-2, 2-2, right? 6-3, 3-1, then 1-5-0. Liverpool have won, I think if I'm not mistaken, only 5 games by 3-goal margins. Every other game was a 1-goal margin. So how is the Premier League bad? How is the Premier League bad? If Liverpool 1-1, 2-2, 2-0, 2-1, 2-0, 3-1, 1-0. It's not like 4-0, 5-0, 4-0, 7-0. It's not like this. It was very close. Like a very close. The thing about Liverpool is that they were able to get that one goal that wins them games. That is the difference between the Prem last season and you guys are saying that, oh, it was bad. It wasn't bad. Just Liverpool in small margins were able to win a lot of games because they had Mohamed Salah. Because they had Mohamed Salah, and people need to understand this. That is the difference. Because Liverpool had Mohamed Salah last season, he was able to get these 3 points, 3 points, 3 points, a point, 3 points, 3 points, a point, a point. People don't understand this, right? The Premier League was very tough yesterday. That's why City went 1-12 and Arsenal with injuries couldn't win. You can say the competition was not there because there was no title race, but the Premier League was tough games to win. Chelsea away was tough. Villa away. You know, Brighton away was tough. You know what I mean? Like, these are the things that you guys need to understand. Like, Man United home, Man United got a point from Liverpool at home. I literally just told you that the Premier League was not shit. The competition was shit. And also Man United fans saying that the league was shit, you finished 15th. If the league was shit, you would not have been finishing 15th. You would have finished higher. It was very hard to win games last season. Very hard. You guys like crazy for people to think that the Prem was... It's actually, I think it's crazy. People want to downplay that what Liverpool did and what Salah did last season. They're really going... You guys are like going in like... If Arsenal win it at Cantor this season, is the Premier League easy? Even though we know that the Premier League is not easy. Playing away at Crystal Palace is tough this season. Playing away at Villa is tough. Playing away at Bournemouth is tough. Playing away at Brighton is tough. It's the same as last season. The difference is there was Salah. 2-1, Salah. 3-1, Salah 2 goals. Like 1-1, Salah equalizer. Bro, guys, you gotta admit it. It's kind of strange. Can we get to 300 likes? I'm gonna repeat again. We got over 500 people. Can we get again? Where did I stop in this super chats?
The Premier League is easy. That one.
See, I don't like this, Hussam. The defeated version is no fun. I need the loudmouthed, chest beating, rival cooking, pity, Hussam.
True Blue Clay, if I tell you tomorrow you are going against John Jones in the UFC ring, are you going to be loudmouth and chest? What chest? We just lost to PSV Eindhoven 4-1 at home. What chest? My chest died at Forest, Habibi. Ay chest.
You know my problem with you?
Chest, yani. Chest what?
Guys, I'm going to tell you something. Sam is defeated, but the only thing that he won't change his opinion about is Arsenal open play. The season is going to end and Arsenal scored 50,000 open play goals and he's going to tell you, Yaki, but you know what? This Arsenal team, you know what, Yaki? This Arsenal team, still they have a problem in creating chances.
I'll tell you something. There is something that worries me this season. Well, I'll tell you something. Despite the fact that the like idiots, like idiots like what's his name again? Idiots like the
you don't have to say خلاص.
Super Young Breezy in the chat and other people, we work with annoying people like Souls and Igal. I don't base my argument based off which fan base is annoying. If I did, no one would want Arsenal to win anything. But
really,
I actually,
you don't want Arsenal to win anything. You don't want Arsenal to win anything.
I said if I based my opinion based off the fact that
okay. I didn't. Okay.
I don't, because actually, Arsenal are a very likable team with a lot of likable players.
No, Arteta's not likable.
Arteta's يا عمي ما هو انت بتخلي الواحد يخلص يا زلمه اسكت دقيقه اسكت مشان الله تسكت دقيقه يا اخي MHF اتش بيحكي خلي اتش يعرف يحكي يا عمي. What the fuck is this? Every time he interrupts me, every time I says this. Bro, Arsenal players are likable. And then his first response is, no, Arteta's not likable. I was getting there. Saka's very likable. Odegaard is very likable. Eze is very likable. Rice is very likable. Like Saliba is very likable. Their team, from the outside looking in, is a likable team. Arteta is the twat in the team that no one likes. Arteta is their version of.
Do they have any rats? Do they have any rats in the team?
No.
Okay, let's do this. I like. There's a lot of super chats, and I don't want to like.
Do they have like a Bruno Fernandes type player? No, they don't.
Do you have a Cucurella type player, a Bernardo Silva type player, a Robertson type player?
I don't think so.
Are you mad?
I don't think Cucurella's a rat. You think so? Your problem.
He's a wind-up, bro. He's like a McAllister player, like a Romero.
I think Enzo is a bigger rat than Cucurella.
100%, without a shadow of a doubt.
Enzo is a much bigger wind-up merchant.
Without a shadow of a doubt, yeah, Enzo. Bernardo Silva is more of a rat than
Bernardo, biggest rat in the Prem. Him and Bruno, both rats.
This
is
guy.
Havertz a rat though? Nah, I wouldn't say so.
Are you serious? لا والله العظيم. Are you serious? Havertz?
I don't think he's a rat.
Are you crazy? Oh my god.
No, I don't think he's a rat.
You know what I mean by a rat? Like goes for the body, leaves something in. No, he's like this. It wants to annoy people. No, Havertz is definitely a rat. Oh, wow.
Nah, I don't think so. Biggest rat in the Premier League, Bruno Fernandes. We agree?
I actually think yes, but I think the one that actually
second, Bernardo Silva.
Oh my word. Oh,
I hate Bernardo. I hate him so
much.
Third, Richarlison.
Yeah. Okay, I changed.
Third, Richarlison.
You know why number one is
Richarlison?
Okay, now I changed that. Khalas. I
changed the whole list.
I changed the whole list.
I convinced you that Havertz isn't a rat compared to these guys.
Here's a list of rats in the Premier League. Fuck this list. Number one rat in the Premier League, Bruno, right, is Pickford. No. You don't understand how annoying that guy is. Inta, you don't understand. I watched this guy, bro. You don't understand. I don't think people understand. Pickford for me is one of the most You know, this is the guy that was just at school. I mean, I don't want to say this. Pickford is the guy that probably used to get bullied at school, bro. Like, bro, I'm just gonna say this, bro. Bro, this guy is so fucking annoying. You don't understand. I think the second most annoying guy, and the problem is Bernardo Silva and Bruno Fernandes are good players. Pickford is shit, and Richarlison acts like a tough guy. He's like, Richarlison acts like a fucking R9, bro, with the ability. Hey, bro, Richarlison acts like an R9, and he has the ability of Ricky Lambert. This is it, bro. Genuinely, bro. Even Ricky Lambert is better than him. Bro, this guy's Calvert-Lewin is better than him. This is ridiculous.
Emi Martinez is another good shout, chat.
The list goes Bruno.
But Emi Martinez, after winning the World Cup, I feel like he's allowed to do that because that save against Kolo Muani will be played for the next 100 years.
I don't think the Butcher is a rat. I don't think Romero's not a rat. These are dirty players. They're not rats. They're just dirty players. They're not rats. Rat is Bruno, Bernardo, I think Cucurella. Wind up. He's out there.
A rat, you know.
For me, he's out there to make you get annoyed and get a red card. He's out there. Okay, let me tell you what a rat is. A rat is like when you see the guy play football again, you don't want to foul the guy, you want to slap him. You want to slap the guy. You know, backhand slap, this is what you want. Yeah, right? This is what you want. Oh, Cucurella is definitely a rat. You guys don't see Cucurella trying to wind up.
I don't know rat at all, bro.
I don't know every time someone said I'm jealous of his hair.
I don't think I don't think Cucurella's a rat. I don't think Havertz is a rat either. Rat for me is like
rat for me is a player that you want to slap when you play. You don't want to foul. You don't want to stop. You just want to slap these guys.
You know, I said something from the beginning of the Premier League. I said if anyone just slaps Bruno in the face, I'm buying his shirt.
For me, Cucurella is the same.
Why? You want someone to slap Cucurella?
Yeah. Don't understand. The guy is so annoying. And by the way, he's a cry baby. Always talks to the linesman because he doesn't have the balls to talk to the center referee. So he always talks to the linesman instead. Always. Bro, the guy fouls someone and then complains to the linesman. Yeah, I'm have the balls. Talk to the center referee, bro. Right? He is always winding up people, trying to get them sent off, trying to get them annoyed, always. And I'm sure this guy does like a lot of dark arts, right? This is my opinion on him. He's so annoying, bro. He's so annoying.
I disagree personally, but okay.
I don't get why people keep whining that the Premier League was weak last year. That is not true. Arsenal were just not good enough. Liverpool were far better. How hard is it to accept that? Thank you.
Thank you, Faraz. Thank you.
Thank you, Habibi.
Thank
Okay.
you.
You know what? We're gonna skip some. I'm gonna do the next.
Actually, wait, Faraz. Let me do what these guys in the chat and Igal and others did last season. The only reason why Arsenal are winning the league is because Liverpool are really bad this season. Manchester City are bad. Their only
Don't do
challengers
the
are
accent.
Chelsea.
People take
They're
it.
not
as they
ready.
actually-
They're not ready. Chelsea are not ready for a title race, and that's why Arsenal are winning the league. That's why. You get me? So I can do this as well. Well, I can do this. You know, Florian Wirtz is out until March. Isak hasn't even had a preseason, and Arne Slot has lost the plot. That's why we're shit, guys, and that's why we can't win the league. We can do this. We can both play this game. But you know the difference between me and you is last season Liverpool deserved to win the league. There's one time I genuinely didn't think the opponent deserved to win the league, and that's the Manchester City Rodri handball season. That year, my brain was on Mars. لأنه الحيوان الكلب away at Goodison Park. Rodri molested.
No, but you can.
it
I can say the same about the 24-25, the 23-24 season. McAllister, sorry, that Doku one.
Liverpool
way
were
worse
top of
than
the
the
league.
handball.
We could have won the league. Forget Arsenal.
But okay, but you fell apart. Arsenal were 2 points behind. At that time, I promise you. You talk about
we
fucking
beat City 2-1 at Anfield. You don't think the momentum?
wasn't that Michael Oliver? Wasn't that Michael Oliver?
Michael Oliver الكلب مين غيره؟
Okay, guys. Okay, so Liverpool fell apart. Arsenal didn't. This is way more obvious than the handball. Ya ammi, the guy fucking studs to the chest. And you're telling me it's not a pen. It's, but guys, these it's fucking coming together. How is coming together? Boot to the chest. Coming together? How? I was going crazy. I'm like coming together is
here coming together.
coming together, boot to chest. Studs to chest is coming together. Like
Exactly
seriously.
what Martin says in the chat. Michael Oliver. You get that's the thing.
What? Michael Oliver. Also remember that season.
Biggest threat in the Premier League is Michael Oliver.
Remember. You remember the City versus Arsenal game in the beginning? You remember? Kovacic, the most obvious red card in the world. 2 studs on Declan Rice. He didn't even give the fucking foul. Michael Oliver. Same shit.
Yeah.
Like, this is the most obvious one. Michael Oliver.
And the worst game in history of any title race. Well done, lads. Good process. Diaz goal away at Spurs. Remember?
Oh, yeah. That
And then
as
they
well.
sent off Diogo Jota for tackling the ground. Remember?
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, it's kind of weird, to be honest with you.
We should have been
Agree with Osam, compact and counter attack.
Thank you, Vassal, and he's a Chelsea fan. I told you.
There's a
Why
lot of
should
people that
Chelsea
disagree.
go band for band with Arsenal? Mo is crazy. They're
No,
not
but
as
it's-
good as Arsenal.
People think Chelsea has no chance. No one fucking said that. See, you're making things in your head. I
All
obeyed.
said it on my
I
show
obeyed.
earlier.
I obeyed. You're making things in your head. You're making things in your head. You're making things.
Said it on my show earlier, and you didn't watch the show. Sol said that if Chelsea beat Arsenal, he will wear a Chelsea shirt on next Thursday's show and give 5 OK jerseys as gift to 5 Chelsea fans.
Wow. Wow.
Wallah. Wallah.
I think it's crazy. We were the game in hand for the best team. I don't. You know this?
We were the game in hand for the best team at the time. Oh. No, but we're not talking about the City game, though. We're talking about the other games. Bournemouth, West Ham, blah, blah, blah. Even with holding, you should have to win.
Yeah. Brian, you weren't the game in hand. It will always 5 points, by the way. Not true. People know Chelsea have no chance. Who said? Okay, I don't. Anyone that thinks that Chelsea have no chance are just kind of like I don't think they're right in the head. That's different. I agree we fell apart mentally, but it's because we knew City were better than us. When they beat us 3-1 at the Emirates, the writing was on the wall. I think that is
but
the
when you
game.
say we knew City are better than us, you're indirectly saying that we didn't have the mentality. So there you go then. You indirectly agreed
No,
with
but
me in the end.
knowing something,
What he's
knowing
saying, forget what you're saying, what he's saying. When you say we knew City are better than us, he's indirectly saying we aren't as mentally as strong as City. He's saying that.
no, do you know that City are a better team than them? That has nothing.
That wasn't what was being said at the time. You know that as well. That was the year where Martinelli scored the 15 goals. No,
Everyone knew that City are better than Arsenal. That team, that is the treble
non-guaranteed
season.
scored 16 goals.
Get the fuck out of here. Thank you for the super chat. You guys, Wallah al-Azim, if Winter Surfer, you know me. You really think I dislike Kukurea because of why would like Kukurea never played against my club?
All the super chats just to read this one.
Just to read this one. Just to read Winter
Wow,
Surfer's one.
Andrew. Wow.
Andrew, you really think I'm jealous of Kukurea or like why do you think I hate Kukurea for it? Like I need
I
someone in the
why.
chat to
I
tell
don't
me.
know why. You have no reason to hate Kukurea, bro.
Exactly, which tells you that the hate is genuine. I'm a genuine person in my hate. I don't like him.
It's the most random
like
agenda. Inter
don't like
fan
him.
hates Kukurea. Why?
I don't like the guy. I don't like the guy. I don't like his antics on the pitch as much as I don't like Ben White's antics on the pitch. Same. I'm just that guy. Some players I just don't like. And by the way, I'm telling you now, when I analyze Kukurea, I don't have an agenda. And people that think I have an agenda, it's up to them. Redlan Tranga, I'm on my day 31st of tweeting till he's gone. I'm tired, man. I'm 31 my ass, bro. There are people that have tweeted for ages until Arsenal win the Premier League.
Damn,
You're
someone's been
tired after
tweeting for
you're
20
tired
years.
after 31 days, bro. Yeah, cut the crap. Cut the crap. I don't even tweet much in general. I know you don't tweet. But come on now. Come on. You're tired after 31 days.
Did Twitter exist in 2000?
طب أنا أقول لك على- طب can I tell you guys something? There is a guy that since I think 7 years ago or 6 years ago, he's tweeted every day, number of days since Juventus won the Champions League. They won it in 97. Sorry, they won it in 96. They won
Twitter,
that last.
Twitter launched in 2006. Damn.
Yes. So he's tweeting number of days. Right? So the point, people, example, Hussam was laughing at Arsenal for celebrating against City. It's what gives us 3 games over them. Now, love you, Hussam. But F
Yeah,
loser.
but my point
I don't
still stands
understand
at
this.
the time. My point still stands at the time, and it's proven right because Mo expects Chelsea to beat Arsenal at home. At the Emirates, Martinelli
No, I'm not.
shouldn't- Martinelli shouldn't celebrate at the Emirates. Go grab the ball, go back to halfway line, and try to score the second. Simple as.
I'm
And
not.
by the way, Mo
expecting
disagreed
Chelsea
with me, and then he went and looked at all Liverpool celebrations, and he's like, Hussam's right. They don't actually celebrate when they're equalizing at home. Told you.
Yeah. No, Man City don't celebrate when they equalize at home. They don't.
Liverpool said, yeah.
Man
Should've
City
grabbed
didn't.
the ball.
Guys, I think when Man City equalized against Newcastle, they didn't celebrate. They went back to actually restart. Actually,
Yeah. You have to have that must-win mentality.
net spend doesn't mean good. Money spent doesn't mean good.
Yeah, we agree with this 100%.
we agree with this, but Liverpool is the biggest example.
Is Man United.
And Liverpool this season. It's like you don't have to be good if you spend the money. Yeah, you're right. Also, it takes a lot of mental fortitude to repeat second and still go again. Yes.
Yeah.
For a 4th season, looking better than ever. Teams have fallen apart.
I agree with this because I was one of the people at the beginning of the season that said Arsenal are like a pressure pot right now. So if
But I'm
the
gonna
results
tell you
didn't
something.
go your way at the beginning where you lost a lot of games, I think the team would have completely collapsed.
But as a club, you have a history of this because the first time you won the Premier League, you actually three-peated second and then you won in the 4th year. So it's not new at the football club. So you know what? So 20, you can break records this season and actually 4-peat second. So last time you 3-peated second and you won the 4th one. This season, you can actually break the record if you actually four-peated second, and that would be a record at the club. You can actually write it at the club and stuff like this. You can go again the year after. If you're able to go this season, you're able to go the year next year. Sign Semenyo, left wing, and actually maybe, you know what, just get another striker as well. I think so. What is wrong?
Nothing. Next super chat, please. I didn't say anything.
Last year, Liverpool doesn't touch this Arsenal.
That's another agenda. Based on what? You want to know the problem? November 27th, 2024, people were saying the same stuff about Liverpool that they're saying about Arsenal now. But we were the best team in Europe as well. We beat Man City and Real Madrid back to back. Remember? And people were like, oh my God, Liverpool are the best team in Europe. We're fucking unbelievable. Salah should win Ballon d'Or. So people are saying that. Based on what, bro? Based on what? If we do a combined 11, I promise you it will be this close. What's the difference between Gravenberg last season and Rice last season and this season? By the way, McAllister last season is actually better than Zubimendi has been this year. Salah is better than all your players level-wise. Levels, I'm saying.
No.
What are we
Yes,
doing
okay,
here?
Salah is levels.
Trent. Come on, Alisson. Alisson.
No, Raya
Van
has been
Dijk,
very good.
Konate. What are we doing
Raya
here?
has been very good.
Stop it.
But, like, for example, you don't have a Salah this season.
Yeah, but you cannot tell me that Liverpool last season don't touch this Arsenal. That's a lie.
Pick up Hussam, we will win for you. You're not winning for him.
yourself. I've already won for me.
Why are you going to win for him, my man? They already won the league. My man here, for snippet. Mikel, okay. You know, I'm going to read the rest of the super chat. Okay. You know this Mikel in his first job thing, right? Okay, turned around the fan base, made a team that used to lose 5-6, 8-0, hard to score against, improved players. Anyone who comes in integrates seamlessly. 6 years seems like a bargain. Okay, fair enough. If you say that, fair enough. But I'm going to tell you something, foolish snippet again. If you want to talk about process, I don't think there are any other manager. There's not a lot of clubs that actually would have survived that long with the same manager without winning a league title or a Champions League. Inter, Juventus, Milan, Liverpool, anybody. The only saving grace is that you are competing at the highest level. I think that is what kept him at the job, in my opinion. I have a very interesting question, guys, about the super chat after I finish this. When do you have to go?
Adi, I can stay for 15 minutes.
It's the top 6 who were poor, not the Premier League. That's why Man United were able to get a draw at Anfield. That's why. Did you beat Chelsea away from home?
No, we beat them at Anfield.
Okay, so it wasn't that easy then. So Liverpool didn't walk the league because... Yeah. And also there's a lot of 2-1s and 1-0s in this Liverpool. I checked all the games. There's a lot of 3-1s, 2-1s, 2-0s, 1-0. That is not easy.
Brighton at home, Kadioglu scored the first goal, and then Liverpool had to come back with a Gakpo goal and a Salah goal in the second half.
Yeah. My man Marco, Gooners, let's make peace with Hussam. He said he will sing North London forever with us from now on.
If your title contenders are Chelsea, you damn right. Last thing I need. People think Arsenal fans are annoying. Chelsea fans are way more annoying. You give Chelsea a title, we're done. We're done.
Bro, Lewis on Chelsea Fan TV indirecting Hussam after the Barcelona win. It's fucking strange.
What happened?
Bro.
What did he say?
He's saying the people that wanted me to criticize Maresca like Poch, and I know exactly what's in his mind at that moment.
Day 78 of 1,461 of your world champs, Chelsea. Today, your world champs, Chelsea, take on Arsenal in the English Premier League.
Guys, it's okay. Don't get triggered. Hussam and Lewis, have been doing shows for years together. So
Yeah,
it's
we
okay
have-
that Osam is in his head. Yeah, it's okay that Osam. Yeah, you guys think that he's on Twitter talking about Osam presses Lewis on Maresca since last season every day. So of course he's in his head. It's okay, and you don't like. People don't have to get he cannot mention it. It's fine. We do shows together all the time.
Yeah, me and Lewis are cool always.
By the way, which win was more impressive, Arsenal or Chelsea?
Chelsea. to be
Chelsea,
honest.
without a shadow of a doubt, Chelsea.
Barcelona 3-0. Are you crazy?
Chelsea, without a shadow of a doubt, Emmanuel. No one expected Arsenal to challenge the season they did it for the first time. They were eighth, fifth before that, 100%. Next season, you expect champions mentality for what? Finishing second once in 4 seasons. Wow. Yeah, I agree with this. I genuinely agree
But
with this.
me and Mo also agree on one thing. If you do not win the league this season, brother.
No, but I got a better question for you after I finish these super chats. These super chats. Thank you so much, guys. Guys, you've been very
up,
fucking
everyone.
generous, guys. That seriously.
Mo paid me now as well.
خلاص paid you.
Yeah, I said Mo pays me. There's another payment in 4 days. I appreciate you guys. Like, Day 75.
Mo some money on MHF.
Oh my god. Tell him to bring me my money. Let's go. 3 days. Mo delivery to Jordan. Your friend Mo has sent money. Anyway.
White
Go on.
has tendencies, but does it with aura.
No, Ben White is not a rat at all, bro. What are you doing?
I think
You guys have ruined the word rat. Bruno is the rat. Bernardo is a rat. Richarlison, Pickford. These are real rats. Not Cucurella and Havertz.
maybe we need to find different ways.
What, to pay me?
Maybe we need to find like different words for rats.
Oh.
Maybe we need to find different for rats.
Arteta is the biggest rat.
Mo is the only one who has seen a rat cry, it seems. I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is. I'm gonna tell you who's our rat in our club. El Toro.
Lautaro. I fucking knew you will say it.
Flops, complains, kind of like annoying. I just see the guy and I get annoyed as well, like, to be honest. Like, I don't think I've been annoyed with the Inter players like this before. It's a fucking rat, bro. And he thinks he's the best striker in the world. I swear to God, he thinks he's the best striker in the world. Wallahi.
Oh, God.
And how can you be the captain of Inter last night and you got the worst rating of both teams? And Inter had all the ball, you got all the. He's fucking annoying. I hope that your club buys him or Arsenal or somebody or Chelsea or somebody, bro. I hope that Simeone, and by the way, I'm just going to say something. Diego Simeone and his son are both annoying as fuck. I don't want to see this fucking bum at my club, Simeone. He's so fucking annoying, and his kid is way more annoying than him. Whatever his kid's name is. He's so annoying and a rat and a crybaby and fucking flops like an idiot on the pitch. I was like, I want to fucking slap the shit out of him. This kid, bro, he's so fucking annoying. I couldn't stand the guy yesterday. I'm like, you fucking annoying as fuck. Stop the bullshit, Hassan. A penalty to Everton doesn't mean a goal. What?
A penalty to Everton doesn't mean a goal. Okay, sorry. 90% goal. Happy now? What a dumb argument.
Stop ignoring the season you failed to beat a 10-man Chelsea at Anfield for 50 minutes of football.
The fact that you're mentioning game week 3 tells me all I need to know.
Bro, what is this? A penalty can change the course of a title, especially if a title ends in 2 points difference. One decision can actually change the title. One decision.
1 point difference. If that game ends a draw with Everton, we win the league. Literally.
It's just a simple thing, guys. That one decision goes a long way. That's fair. Happy birthday, pal. Appreciate you, Winter Surfer. Thank you so much. 2 days after my birthday. Really appreciate you. I would take you as an interim
Judge Mo might do a better job than Thingy.
Save our souls. Save our souls is crazy for Liverpool.
Judge Mo managing Liverpool. You have to give me money if you manage Liverpool.
I'll give you an assistant. Mental preparation. Slap the players in the dressing room if they
I'll
don't play.
get a great assistant.
Like,
Yeah,
get,
well,
the whip, get the whip. Get the whip.
Get the belt like Paz did yesterday.
Yeah, pass the belt. Yeah. Mo hates Kukuria's hair because it's a red card asset. It is a fucking red card asset. How many players got red cards because of Coco? His hair.
Who
Because of
remembers,
Kukuria.
who remembers Van Hal interview? You know, it's like sex masochism. That was about Fellaini.
Yeah. How long till Terry puts Mo sacked on thumbnail? Mo.
If you
What?
were the manager,
Mo sacked in the title. Yes.
he wouldn't get sacked. He wouldn't.
I would quit with my dignity. No, I would live with mutual agreement and take the pay cut and just retire and talk about football for fun. This is like a scripted.
John Stones.
Celebrated
Celebrate.
when City equalized against 10 men Arsenal.
Yeah, but that was in the 97th minute, 98th minute.
Halas, there was no time for them to go and grab to win. It was 96. It was the last play. So, lol, Egyptian bias. Yeah,
Well, how's that Egyptian bias? You don't have a single player on Salah level from last year. That's not Egyptian bias at all, by the way.
You don't.
Literally.
Guys, Arsenal fans in the chat, you guys think that you have a player on Salah's level?
From last year? No,
Season?
you didn't. No,
Guys, let's just put this in perspective. Salah last season was the best player ever, one season in the history of the Premier League. Basically, he broke the record. There is nobody better.
Thank
So-
you.
Rice isn't. He isn't.
No.
He isn't. Nobody is. Saka isn't.
Bro, basically, let's put it this way. Rice is in Caicedo debates. Salah was getting in Henry debates last year. Don't forget that.
A big up Ed for the drop in the 20
Ed.
piece. Appreciate you. Big up Ed. Thank you so much for
Thank you,
supporting the channel. I've been pretty pissed off lately with this club, the players and the coach, the way they respond to adversity. This isn't the same club that has been in the last 10 years. Yes, it's Jurgen Klopp, more authority. And there's always been fights in the club, but we have lost the plot.
We don't even have the fight anymore, which is why a lot of people have lost it, by the way.
Jurgen Klopp.
Not having fight as Liverpool is something we will never get over.
I'm going to tell you something, Ed. In Liverpool, when they were losing games, when Van Dijk was there, when Nat Robertson and Gomez and these guys were playing, you would have never seen a Liverpool player on the pitch walking and not giving 100%. Maybe the tactics, maybe the personnel was not right. Maybe at that time he didn't have the right tactics or whatever. But the fight, you're spot on. You would never, ever see a Liverpool player under Jurgen Klopp walking on the pitch and keeping their position. Never. That never happened.
Yeah.
So you're right about this. Jurgen Klopp would not allow this shit to happen at the club. But let me make this clear to the trolls. Live it up, because this is the last time you're going to see this football club, like this. Enjoy it. We won't be down much longer. Habibi, you've been down 30 years before. I don't know where this confidence coming from.
Because we don't have the say. This is not like, it's not like we have Lucas Leiva as our best player. Like shit is different.
Yeah, but it doesn't mean you're going to be back.
Deep
again.
down, if we get the manager that fixes this won't be the situation for much longer.
You might not win. Who said
Yeah,
you're
we don't-
guaranteed to win?
Win or not, it'll be a lot better.
Like Ed, with all due respect, you're gonna be okay, Sam. It's not that hard to be fucking better than all these fucking losses you have. It's not that hard.
Yeah, but that's his point. We won't be this bad.
Of course, you won't be this bad.
Yeah.
Of course, bro. It's impossible for Liverpool to be this bad for a long time. You lose, bro. You will lose. I don't know how to explain that, guys. Liverpool will lose its soul if it becomes this bad because of
and
the
there is
caliber
no
of
fight
players.
and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah,
we
because
will
of the
lose.
caliber of players they have.
Yeah.
If Kukuria played for Inter, Mo would love him 100%. Actually, no. Actually, Abdi has. I actually no, because I didn't like how Materazzi played. I might have liked him as a player. I didn't like how he played, like how he like portrayed himself on the pitch, or actually the antics. I don't like Lautaro's antics on the pitch. I disagree with you, Abdias. I'm being honest. I wouldn't. Because I have a history of players that are actually way worse than him. Bro, Inter have lots of players that are annoying on the pitch. Lots and lots of players that are very annoying on the pitch. And I didn't like them on the pitch. I might like the football, but that is beside the point. I didn't like Materazzi that much. I didn't. There is a difference between a rat and a wind-up. Yes, maybe Kukurea is a wind-up.
Yeah,
Yes,
not
okay,
Rat.
we need...
Rat is
Rat.
Bruno Fernandes.
Big up Jenny for dropping the 20. Thank you so much.
Big up, Jenny.
Happy Thanksgiving to you and all your family and everyone in America. Ed as well. Happy Thanksgiving to you. Happy Thanksgiving to all the people celebrating Thanksgiving in America. Our identity has always been fight. The apathy of these players is what kills me. Thanks for the laughs, boys. If we didn't laugh, we would cry. Fair
ما هو
enough, Jenny.
yesterday انت عارف after the fourth goal I started praying. Pray for
100%.
Liverpool. خلاص I'm done. انت اكثر من هيك يعني؟
لا خلاص, I'm done. I'm finished. I was gonna ask a question, but I'm finished.
Or
I'm
one
finished.
find hope at home.
And also, guys, 2 more likes to 300. 2 more likes to 300. Anyway, I want to thank everyone. What are we redirecting? I'm sorry. Oh,
مش
football
بدك-
terrace.
مش بدك تعمل ريدايركت لهذاك تاع ليفربول؟
لا حبيبي, ده انا خليك قاعد. Discuss this.
ودي لهم الصورة كمان.
Yes. Where is it?
لا يطلع مش عاملين.
No. He told me that he's not gonna do it. He's doing it now. Big up everybody. Either way, you guys have been so freaking generous today. It is unbelievable. Thank you so much for always supporting us. Thank you guys so much for always being here, for myself and Osam and the rest of the people that are with us. You guys are, you know that it's for our full-time job. So we thank you for this, and we thank you for all the support and always watching and always supporting. And I will see you guys soon. And we are out of here, people.